New Balance has revamped the 90s Trailbuster in big ways, pairing a fresh foam cushioning setup with a streamlined upper. Hits of color on a simple base work well with this white, purple, and teal colorway. Let's take a look. Hey all, what is up? Reese here, and I've got a brand new sneaker review to bring you. What we're looking at today is the New Balance Fresh Foam Trailbuster in a powder, Galapagos, and a purple colorway. This silhouette first debuted back in the fall of 2016, and this colorway released in April of 2017 with a retail price of $120. Now, as we're going through this video, I'd love for you to leave a comment down below and let me know what you think about this shoe. I'd love to hear your thoughts just on the reworked Trailbuster in general and also this specific colorway. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And finally, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe to stay up to date with all of my latest videos. The original Trailbuster debuted in the 1990s as a technical trail and mountain running shoe. And then, like a lot of other retro running shoes from New Balance, by now it's kind of transitioned into being a lifestyle model. We've actually seen New Balance tweak and kind of rework the silhouette in a couple different ways over the past couple years. You've got the Trailbuster re-engineered, which basically takes the overall shape and style and everything like that and just updates the materials kind of to more modern construction. And then this really takes it a step further. For the upper, you've got a completely streamlined upper. You've got a booty construction so you can just slip it on really easily. It makes use of New Balance's Phantom Fit upper, which is basically just a combination of mesh with fuse overlays in certain areas. You've also got kind of like a foam mesh combination right here at the collar. And then this features kind of the core or main cushioning setup from New Balance right now, which is their Fresh Foam midsole. It's just an EVA foam, and we see it a lot on running shoes and training shoes and also lifestyle models from the brand. I love this colorway. It's very reminiscent of something like the Grape 5. They do a good job of bringing in that purple and teal without making it overbearing and still kind of keeping the clean overall style of the silhouette, which I really enjoy. Now, with all that said, we'll dive into a close-up view where we can take a look at the colors, materials, and everything going on with this sneaker. Kicking things off with a look at the box, there's nothing special here, just kind of like your normal New Balance box. We'll take a quick peek at the box tag. Getting into the shoe itself, again, this features New Balance's Phantom Fit upper. It's basically a mix of mesh with fuse overlays. You've also got a bit of like a foam and mesh mix forming the collar and the tongue. If we get up close here at the front of the shoe, this color that they use is called powder. It's basically like a cream or a slightly off-white. You can see you've got a much wider open mesh pattern right there on top of the toe box, and then it really tightens up kind of around the side there, around the toe box, and then up the side of the shoe, with the exception being right there. We've got the same color for this fuse overlay that wraps around the toe box. You got more fuse kind of right up here, pointing towards the first eyelid and then coming down along the base of the shoe, running towards the heel where it transitions to this teal color. They call it Galapagos, so that's like the official color used. And that you can see kind of forms a cover over this heel cup right here. And then where you see kind of this blue or purple material, this is that foam that's covered with a layer of mesh. It's a purple foam with like a navy blue mesh over top right there. That also forms the main part of the tongue. It's just that purple foam with a powder mesh over top instead. You've got a ribbon of fabric running up the top right here in purple. Up at the top, you've got a pull tab. You can see it says Trailbuster right there in Galapagos or teal. The laces are powder roped laces with purple speckling throughout. And then you've got more hits of that Galapagos or teal right here where the top eyelet peeks out, and then also forming kind of the lining of the collar. Inside the shoe, you've got a purple lining with a Galapagos insole. You can see New Balance there, and then it's kind of got a graphic where on top of New Balance, it's got kind of a mountain scene, and then on the other side, it's got a cityscape, basically indicating, you know, where the shoe came from originally as like a mountain or trail running shoe, and now it's transitioned to a lifestyle shoe. For the pull tab, you've got purple, and then these are some of the original logos from the Trailbuster. You've got like the sun, mountain, and water, kind of talking about how it's good in different conditions. You've also got an interesting pattern there on the inside of that pull tab. Take a look now at the midsole. You've got your fresh foam EVA foam right through there. It's not the most plush foam. It's actually fairly firm compared to some other foam cushionings, but that's not a bad thing. It really is a consistent feeling. When you're wearing them, you just don't feel quite as much of the compression with every single step. You can see it's kind of interesting. You've got these like hexagonal shapes, and on the lateral side, they're recessed into the shoe, and then on the medial side at the heel, they project out, and then you've got more of the recessed up there. That just will kind of affect how it compresses. The ones that are recessed will kind of compress a little bit differently than these ones at the heel. The color of the midsole is powder, and then you've got navy blue speckling. It's the same color that you've got for the overlay on the mesh at the collar. Finally, the outsole is pretty intense. It's just an all black rubber outsole, but you can see it's got a very interesting pattern. If we get up close, we might be able to see it's actually got a bit of like cross hatching as well, just for a little bit of added grip. With all that said, that'll wrap it up for the review of the New Balance Fresh Foam Trailbuster. If you enjoyed this video, definitely leave that thumbs up. I'd still love to hear your thoughts if you haven't already left a comment, what you think about this shoe and specifically this colorway. But with all that said, thank you so much for watching and have a great day.